It would be understandable if you had forgotten about one of the most exciting players the NBA had seen in recent years. After all, this guy had been plagued by such severe injuries that he missed 2 full seasons in a row before sneaking in 35 games for the hapless Bulls last year. But I'm here to tell you that he's back, and on a great team, thrilling and inspiring and passing and cutting and adding a dimension to the Cavaliers offense we hadn't seen before. So allow me to reintroduce you to Lonzo Ball. If you were on NBA Twitter back in the day, you may remember this banger. It even got featured on TNT and people thought it was ridiculous, but if you know, you know. When you're on the court with a passer like Lonzo Ball, you cut more, knowing he's going to get it to you, and then his teammates start passing more as well. Last season, the Cavs ranked 28th in passes per game, and I can already see his influence just in the preseason alone, as the ball and the players seem to be moving a lot more. And don't forget that Cleveland led the NBA in offensive rating last year anyway. Let's go through the clips against Detroit to examine what he brings to the table when he's fully healthy, which he appears to be. First off, no defense is safe in transition as he immediately begins scanning up the court. Plus, he's faster dribbling the ball than most players are without it, and he knows just how long to hold the ball before delivering accurate passes, so all they have to do is lay it in. On this baseline out of bounds play, I want you to notice how and when Lonzo throws this pass. At this point, Jalen Tyson is not open, but Lonzo realizes the defender has his back to the ball and won't be able to react, so he just throws it out to open space so Tyson can just run after it and lay it in. You may remember he had an unorthodox three-point shot at UCLA and struggled to be consistent with it his first 2 years in the NBA. But after he went to a more traditional release, he's been a good three-point shooter, making him a viable spot-up player alongside both Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland when he returns from injury. There might be some rust as it hasn't been perfect as he blows by his man the lefty drive. I think he should have just kicked it to the shooter in the corner instead of a long and slow jump stop in the lane. He was going to try and throw an overhead skip pass to the weak side, which is next level vision, but good defense knocks it out of bounds. Another thing he's great at is quick inbounding to a streaking player down court. He underthrew this one as he's fading away to get it off, but I guarantee you we'll see plenty of these types of early passes fly through the air down court for layups. I often wonder if you can teach the kind of creative passing Lonzo does routinely in NBA games. Check the underhand flip to the open player in the corner for an assist. I'd argue it's the best way to throw this ball, as he had to move it to his hip to avoid the defender, so rather than bring it to his chest and push it traditionally, it was much faster to just fling it this way like a laser right to the shot pocket. Just a tremendous solution and hopefully inspiring to a lot of young players. He has no weak dribbling hand, and if there's an opening in transition, he will exploit it with another creative delivery. Here's a backhanded pass that allows him to protect the ball and also give him the only angle he had to deliver this to the rim running big before the trailing defender could knock it down. I can't think of another player who passes like this. I'm telling you, once you play with a passer like this, guys just start cutting every chance they get, knowing he'll hit you. Tyrese Proctor had barely taken his first step back door when Lonzo's head snaps in that direction, and there is no time for a two-handed pass, so he shoves it into the lane directly in stride for the nice reverse finish. It's plays like this that get me out of my chair and feeling excited about the start of a new NBA season. It's that same feeling I get when I rip a new slab pack from Arena Club. I'm always on the edge of my seat at that moment I get to see which cards come through, knowing I can use my knowledge of the game and the players to figure out whether to sell, trade, or buy even more cards, all in one place. When perusing Arena Club's website, look how easy it is to chase grails, flip slabs, and grow your collections with players you love. And you know you're getting a real deal with each pack. Arena Club is completely transparent by showing every card in the pack, and you'll know the likelihood for each card before you buy. I really like that not only can I get the actual physical card from the Arena Club vault if I want, I get an instant offer for it the second the player is revealed based on fair market value. I can take the deal on the spot, simple, fast, and risk-free. Let's see who I just got in my most recent pack. Ooh, the tension is real, sports fans. And it's Jason Tatum. Perhaps this means the rumors are true that he can come back to play this season. After all, we just saw him dunk the ball a mere 4 months after Achilles surgery. Right now, you can get 20% off your first slab pack or card purchase by going to arenaclub.com/bball and use code BBALL. So what are you waiting for? Get over to Arena Club now and start trading. Expect a couple of these possessions every game. This started out rejecting the ball screen from Jared Allen, literally making Oscar Thompson spin in a circle before flowing into the handoff. I love the stampede catch by Donovan Mitchell to instantly gain the advantage on his man, and check the chemistry that's already building with the nifty one-hander when Lonzo notices his man ball watching. The special sauce is the read here. Rather than risk getting blocked from the good help rotation, the one more to the corner gets an elite shooter an open look. Cleveland runs some clever sets. Here is Mitchell coming off an Iverson cut to the left wing, well defended so it flows into a high post entry and flare screen and an open three. But he's got the defense scrambling and flows into the get action and a step back three that misses going in by about 1 inch. Watch what happens when Larry Nance tries to set this ball screen on the left side. Even though the ball handler doesn't attack, it forces a switch. Ball knows that the most dangerous person in this type of action is the screener and recognizes immediately that Nance has inside position. He puts the ball where only Nance can get it for an easy layup. More chemistry between Mitchell and Ball, which makes Mitchell an even more dangerous player when he's hitting cutters. I love setting ball screens in the post, and when Lonzo slips into the hoop, his man is lured to double team. Here is what Lonzo is seeing. His man is doubling, the big man in help has his back to him, so he knows if he cuts to the open space, the defense will have no idea he's there. But Mitchell has been tracking him the whole time with his nice pass and nifty reverse before Detroit knew what hit him. In transition, just watch how Ball lets the ball float in front of him so he doesn't have to even dribble it before getting to the three-point line and just lighting it up over the contest from the defense and straight into the hoop to end this game early. I know we have to be worried about injuries. The number of games missed can't be ignored. But Lonzo is in a perfect situation on a stacked team where he can limit his minutes and wear and tear and will still be treated to the incredible playmaking that not only thrills me on an individual level, but will no doubt make Cleveland an even more dangerous team. They are loaded this year. With Boston and Indiana weakened, I expect them to take full advantage all the way to the NBA Finals.